What is up, everyone? Thanks for joining me today for another episode of the Hot 10 Comics from this past week. I am Amber from Creamer and Cash Comics. We are located in Huntsville, Alabama. I will drop the exact address in the description below. You can also find us at cashcomics.com, that is CACHE comics.com, and find our info and hours there as well. Today, we are going over the Hot 10 Comics from this past week as listed on Keep. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started. Alright, number 10 on the Hot 10 for this past week is Werewolf By Night number 32, the UK price variant. This is the first appearance of Moon Knight, and as we all know, Oscar Isaac has been confirmed to play the lead in the Moon Knight Disney Plus series. We don't have any dates, nothing has been confirmed for this series, but it has been confirmed that he is playing the lead. I don't have any sales for this book. There's no low, there's no high sales because it is a UK price variant. There's some listed on eBay. There's some speculation around what a UK variant is selling versus the standard copy. But it is still the first appearance of Moon Knight. Number 9 on the Hot 10 for this past week is Strange Tales number 138. This is the first appearance of Eternity, the twin brother of Infinity. This week, Strange Tales number 138 at a 9.8 CGC sold for $8,500. Its previous high was $1,076. That was back in 2012. There are only 5 graded copies at a 9.8 out of 42 total graded copies between CGC and CBCS combined. Number 8 on the Hot 10 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1. This is the first appearance and origin of all the Turtles. It is also the first appearance of Splinter, the Turtles' mentor, and it is the first appearance and death of Shredder. This past week, a CGC 8.0 sold for $16,000, which is a $500 increase over their previous high in December. This book just keeps going up and up. A TMNT number 1 graded at a 9.4 practically tripled in price in the last 14 months. Number 7 on the Hot 10 for this past week is Raphael TMNT number 1. This is the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one-shot spin-off, and it's the first appearance of Casey Jones. A Raphael TMNT number 1 kicked off 2021 at a CGC 9.2, selling for $1,450 on January 1st, its previous high being $1,200. December posted the highest sales to date of $5,040 in a 9.6, which more than doubled its previous high in September of $2,200. Number 6 on the Hot 10 for this past week is Giant Size XMen number 1. This is the first appearance of the new X-Men, Storm, Nightcrawler, Colossus, Thunderbird, and the third appearance of Wolverine. I mean, who doesn't want one of these books in their collection? I think this is all a goal for us. A 9.8 in this book recently sold for $20,000. Its previous high was about $19,000 in September. Number 5 on the Hot 10 for this past week is Star Wars Darth Vader number 3. This is the first appearance of Dr. Aphra. It's also the first appearance of 000. This past week, a 1 in 25 variant sold for $1,500, edging out its last week's high sale by $50. But to really give you guys some perspective on how much interest is around this book, there was 312 9.8 sales in 2020, which is about the same as the 9.8 sales in this same book in 3 years, 2016 to 2019. Number 4 on the hot list for this past week is Batman Adventures number 12. This is the first appearance of Harley Quinn in a standard comic book. Warner Brothers has already announced intentions for a live-action Batgirl, and chances are that Harley Quinn will be a part of that. This week, record-breaking sales, a 9.8, tied the $2,500 all-time high in 2016. Number 3 on the hot list for this past week is Silver Surfer number 4. This is the first battle of Silver Surfer versus Thor, and it's the second appearance of Mephisto. This book is a key issue literally for the cover art. The cover art makes it so popular. A 7.5 recently sold for just under $1,200, breaking its previous high of $1,150 in December. Number 2 on the hot list for this past week is Star Wars number 1. This is the first appearance of Vader, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, C-3PO, and R2-D2. It's also the introduction of Stormtroopers. It's the first cover appearance of Obi and Han Solo. Recently, a 9.6 sold for just about $1,200, and its previous high was $750. Number 1 on the hot list for this past week is Star Wars number 42. This is the first appearance of Boba Fett, and it's the first cameo of Dengar, Bosk, IG-88, Zuckuss, all bounty hunters. It's also the first cameo of Emperor Palpatine. A 9.8 recently sold for $2,600, and its previous high was $2,500 just last week. These books just keep going up and up. Star Wars is going to continue to rise with everything that's going on with Disney Plus, all the solo series they have coming out. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today as we went over the Hot 10 comics from this past week as listed on Key Collector. So, happy hunting. I hope you guys can find some of these while you're out in the wild. Hit up your LCSs, see what they have. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We are Creamer and Cash Comics, located in Huntsville, Alabama, and you can find all of our info in the description below. Hit us up at cashcomics.com, C-A-C-H-E, comics.com. We're also doing pull lists online, and we ship. So thanks again, and we will see y'all in the next video.